friends, it's teacher Darcy, and we're going to talk about lizards and other reptiles. Here's my friend Kim's lizard. Her name is Swetina.
Kim is a teacher, and Swetina is her class pet. Since we don't have school and class anymore, Swetina lives at Kim's house. She's a bearded dragon. You can see her spikes around her neck. Looks a little bit like a beard. You can see all of her scales, too. She's sleeping right now because it's so cold. That's how they reserve their energy. From the back, you can see how long she is. She has a very long tail and spikes along her side. Thanks, Swetina, for letting us take a look at you. Rest well.
Swetina is a lizard. Lizards are part of an animal family called reptiles. There are other types of reptiles too. This is a book in a series called I Wonder Why. I only have this one for us today. And we're not going to read all of the pages, just some of them.
The title of this book, the name of it, is I Wonder Why Snakes Shed Their Skin and Other Questions About Reptiles. The author is Amanda O'Neill. Which animals are reptiles? Snakes, lizards, crocodiles, and turtles all belong to the same animal group, the reptiles. All reptiles have a bony skeleton and a scaly skin. Most of them lay eggs, which hatch on land, but some reptiles give birth to their babies. Are frogs and newts reptiles? Frogs and newts are not reptiles. They have no scale and their skin is very thin. They lay their eggs in water and their young hatch out as tadpoles. Baby reptiles look just like their parents, only smaller. Which reptile is a living fortress? A fortress is like a very protected home. Living inside a shell is like living inside a fortress. At the first sign of danger, a tortoise retreats inside the shell's thick walls, blocking the doors with its feet and claws. It's well protected from attack and from heat and cold too. By the way, tortoises don't actually leave their shells. Neither do turtles. Do turtles have teeth? Turtles don't have teeth, but their horny beaks have plenty of bite. Alligator snapping turtles are particularly fierce. One bite from them and you could lose your toes. How do snakes move without legs? Snakes manage very well without legs. One of the ways they move is by throwing their bodies into zigzags. By pushing back against stones, they force themselves forward. Many snakes are good swimmers and tree climbers. Some burrow underground, and others even glide through the air. How do crocodiles swim without fins? Crocodiles may not have fins like a fish, but they have very powerful tails. By lashing them from side to side, the crocodiles use their tails to propel them through the water. The animals tuck their legs very close to their bodies to make themselves as smooth and as streamlined as possible. That way, they slip along easily and incredibly fast. Why does a snake flick its tongue? As a snake's tongue darts in and out, it picks up scents in the air. Scents means smells. The tongue carries these up to a sensitive area in the roof of the mouth, which tastes the air. It sends messages to the brain, telling it whether a mate, a meal, or an enemy is near. What uses a hole in the head? If you're a lizard, a hole in the head is very useful because it's probably an ear. Most lizards have an ear on each side of the head. It's just an open hole leading down into the eardrum inside. Reptiles' ears don't stick out from their heads as ours do, and snakes' ears are hidden inside their heads.
There's a lot to learn about reptiles, and we can do that in another lesson. In fact, we're going to be doing dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are the biggest lizards. Be safe, be healthy, and remember, you're so very loved.